United Health Group has its own security. Tonight we talked to a man who used to head one of their threat management teams, and his thoughts were with his former colleagues.
Folks that I've worked with that I would call friends that are probably reeling and hoping that at least they didn't miss something, that they didn't miss something they had control over. We really hope to catch some of this behavior, this red flag behavior, much earlier, before anyone traveled to New York.
While high-profile executives in every industry likely receive threats, as Joe McCoy reports, it's still unclear if Thompson's job in the healthcare insurance industry is the reason he was targeted. Joe?
Well, Julie, Brian Thompson's wife, Paulette, told NBC News that her husband had been receiving recent threats. It's unclear if any of those threats were related to what happened this morning.
The two big questions at this hour: who did this and why?
The downside is there's a whole team of people that work on preventing these things. Right now, those folks are gut punched.
Jamison Ritter is the former leader of a threat management team at United Health Group, the parent company of United Healthcare. He says preventing a tragedy like today's is all about prior planning and determining credible threats.
There's usually a middle ground that's based on intelligence, that's based on this risk assessment and threat assessment and other things to say, are we at an elevated risk for this particular person? If so, let's adjust our security.
It appears Thompson was not walking with any security when he was killed, something Ritter says isn't unusual.
In general, there's a balancing act between the privacy and then having security around you all the time.
Number one, you're going to have a team of people that are going to be addressing any recent threats of any type.
Mike Olson is the CEO of 360 Security Services and a former Secret Service agent.
How crucial are these first few hours in this first day in this investigation, trying to get as much information as possible?
Oh, extremely crucial. With the malfunction, he would have ejected a couple of live rounds. So potentially there's fingerprints on the live rounds when the gun was loaded if he wasn't wearing gloves.
Olson says investigators will have an eye on those close to Thompson, including co-workers, company investors, and family.
Any type of attack like this it's a follow the money thing too. You know, who has motive? Did somebody benefit financially from carrying out this attack?
Another interesting thing Olson pointed out was that the gunman may have known Brian Thompson's schedule and exactly where he would be walking this morning. The shooting occurred an hour and 20 minutes before the investors conference was scheduled to begin and near a side entrance of the Hilton Hotel. If that's the case, the next question, of course, is how the gunman knew this information. Julie.
Thank you, Joe.